Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, brother. Not the stern of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, wherever it may be. It's the Akim Mahalaria coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord's will to be edifying. This is just quick, man. I was just listening to a testimonial video Apostle Tar had uploaded. I believe the brother was he was kind of speaking low. I can't recall where he said he was from, but I know it was down south. It may have been Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Salakia, brother, if I got your location wrong. But basically, he gave a beautiful testimony, man, of being delivered from death. And I can say that he was literally in a situation that could have ended his life based on somebody else's offense is a primary reason why you can't deal with people or the world. But my lesson is going to be mainly on fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, fearing the Lord, because, you know, brother made a very, very good point when he was like, well, look, examine yourselves and fear the Most High. Okay, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith, because he was put in that predicament based on somebody else's indiscretion, man. But the fact that, you know, he was affiliated with the individual, and when I say affiliated, it wasn't like any type of gang thing. It wasn't. He was affiliated with them by default because they was of kinsmanship. You know, like if I had an uncle that was, you know, that was in some dirt, and then they couldn't get him, so they get the next of kin. That's kind of like what it was. But the Spirit delivered him based on, you know, Jake's asking certain questions, and found out he teach the scriptures, the Bible. That's what got him out of hot water, because, you know, they wanted to off him based on some shit another person did. It had nothing to do with him, you know. So the Lord showed his power that day by delivering that brother, man. And now we all got testimonies of being delivered from death. You know, me, on several occasions, I have testimonies of, you know, looking at death in the face, you know, and being able to escape it through the Spirit and power, being how Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it's just going to be more miracles. It's going to be more close encounters, because I always say, how can you have a miracle if you're not put in that predicament? Like Jacob's trouble, right? When the troops come in, it's going to be anarchy out here, you know, wars, race wars, whatever you want to call them. It's going to be mass death in the streets of America. So if we didn't partake in that, or if we didn't have somewhat of dealing within that vicinity, then there would be no need for no miracle. But we getting ready to go through life or death scenarios, and we're going to play it close to the ear, so to speak. So you brothers and sisters got to arm your minds. You got to prepare your minds, man, to know that things are getting ready to get a little rocky for us, you know. But hey, if you got the Spirit of the Lord and you got that confidence in Yahushai, then hey, you know, you'll be all good. But even then, the Lord stated that he take pleasure in the death of his saints, roughly paraphrasing it. So you got to understand that some brothers and sisters are going to lose their lives in this truth too. But it's all for a testimony, you know. And then if you're doing the right thing by Yahweh Yahushai, then they being martyrdom, that's a beautiful thing. You know, people may say, well, how is getting killed beautiful? Well, we just quoted the scriptures. The Lord take pleasure in the death of his saints, man, because you're dying for a cause. Like when they stick your head in the guillotine for, you know, rejecting the mob or failing to join the mafia or the mob, you know, that's a charitable and an honorable thing to go out in the name of, you know, because you don't want to sell out to this man's society, because if you sell out to him, then that's an automatic death sentence. Scripture said they should know by death through pain, and that's a dishonorable death, and you don't want that. You want to die the death of the righteous, not the wicked, you know. So anyway, I got a couple of precepts actually lined up. I did a word search on fear the Lord, and you had over, I believe, 200 to 300 scriptures that popped up, because the first thing to do is to fear the Lord. That's how you understand it, is by fearing Yahweh Yahushai. So a good prayer to pray will asking the Lord to give you confidence and to be able to undergo any type of tribulation that he may put before you, even if it means losing your life, man. Because Brother, he didn't fold, And that's how you got to be. You got to be immovable in these coming days, because when they try to get you to pop based on, taking certain rudiments of this man's kingdom that he's going to offer, you got to be firm and grounded in the truth, man. Because a lot of people, they going to fold like a cheap suit in that day. That's why you got to be grounded, and you got to be persuaded in your mind. So this is the book of Psalms 96, and I'm going to start at verses 11. It says, teach me thy way, O Yahweh. Teach me thy way. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. You see? And that's a common prayer, like the Psalms goes into songs or prayers. These are particular things that the men of the Lord, mainly David, when he was being persecuted by his enemies, he prayed for endurance. He prayed for deliverance. Because like I said, man, they're getting ready to try to roll on us. And it is going to be about life and death, man. But the Lord said he was going to deliver us through it. So you got to keep that in the back of your mind through faith. But you got to play your part. You got to do your part. You can't fold, man. Because if you fold, then the Lord is going to look at that as, look, man, you ain't loyal to me. So have in mindset that you've come this far not to fail. All right, Psalms 96:4. For Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all powers, all gods. Because like I said, man, the Most High had that brother in that predicament. And wasn't nothing he did. They just, came to the spot and bam, basically, he had to do what he had to do. It was kind of like almost on a side of, how when they going to come and round brothers up, you're going to have to go to them detention centers and they going to have questions for you. It was kind of more like that, but it was more on a nigga level, with some niggas that did it. It wasn't even Esau, that took the brother. Some niggas took him. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord put him in that predicament to test his faith. That's all that was about. That was a test of faith, And if he would have, wavered, the Lord could have took him out. So yeah, brothers, man, it's finna get real out here. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. This is the book of Psalms 96:9. It says, "Oh, worship Yahweh in the beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth." Okay. Psalms 102:15. It says, "So the heathen should fear the name of the Lord, and all the kings of the earth thy great glory," because the Lord is going to do something so horrific. The Most High is going to do something so horrific on this planet to the point that you ain't going to know. You're going to know that it's nothing but a higher power that's engaging in this. Because you're going to have shit jumping off supernaturally. You have things jumping off unexpectedly. You're going to have things jumping off that's abnormal. Shit that people ain't never seen. You've seen shit come from different realms that you can't even fathom. People going to say, no, this is an act of a higher power. And if people bugging out, we're going to know. We're going to know what this is about. That's why you got to take this truth serious, brothers, man. Be sincere in this thing. Give it all you got, man, because the Lord's getting ready to show us a lot of miracles, man. And on top of it, he's going to show us a lot of strange things, from apparitions to, war to mass death, because we're coming into the time of death. Like the scriptures say, there's a time and place for everything, a time for war and a time for peace, a time to kill, a time to be alive, So yeah, this is the book of Psalms 103. Let's start at verses 13. It says, "Like as a father pitied his children, so the Lord pitied them that fear him." Brother feared the Lord. Verse 17 gets to the point. "But the mercy of Yahweh is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him, and his righteousness unto children's children." So, hey, that brother, he passed that test. All praises, to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. He overcame. But hey, brother, keep overcoming. Let that test that you've passed be an encouragement to be stronger, and let that increase your faith. Because from that point, your faith should increase 1,000-fold on that, because the Lord didn't let you get smoked, man. And I'm not trying to say it like that, but the fact about it is, the Lord had you, bro, and that's a beautiful thing. He put you in that predicament, and he ultimately got you out of it. And you got to think about those things. And you brothers start to get weak and complacent and getting complainful. Remember the times that the Lord got you out of a lot of jams, bro. And I can remember a handful of them, just a few testimonies of my short tenure in the truth, life and death, surviving fires and shit, man. you know, being hospitalized in the ICU over, you know, this crazy shit. So, yeah, brothers, man, you know, give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, Psalms 111 and 10, it says, the fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and a good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endure forever. So it's very important that you try to keep those commandments too, because the Lord sees it. Psalms 112 and 1, praise ye the Lord. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighted greatly in his commandments. All right, this is beautiful. Psalms 115 and 11, it says, ye that fear the Most High, trust in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. And that he protected that brother. 13, it says, he will bless them that fear the Lord, both small and great. You know, so, hey, man, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom, and above all.